Hi, my name is Anthony Greco, and I'm the Director of Exhibits and Interpretive Planning at the Biffalo History Museum. And we are currently in the last stages of constructing our new exhibit called Continuum, A History of Erie County, which tells the story, a comprehensive story of Erie County well beyond the county lines were drawn in 1821, but looking back to the indigenous peoples that were here thousands of years ago, right up through today. It really focuses on the different phases of Erie County's development, from the Erie Canal through, when railroads came in, and one of the significant turning points was the turn of the century, where Buffalo is the 8th largest city in the country, and we've got this great natural resource coming in from Niagara Falls, the hydroelectric power. The section of the exhibit that we're standing in is called Currents, and we chose that title for a few different reasons. So we're talking about that 1896 first transmission of electricity to Buffalo, which not only powered the Pan American Exposition light bulbs, the 250,000 light bulbs, but also it shipped electricity to factories, to homes. It opened up a brand new opportunity for businesses and families. So it's the currents of electricity, the currents of excitement for the Pan American Exposition. We've got lots of great artifacts on display from that. And also the currents of excitement because you've got a new steel plant opening in South Buffalo. Of course, Lackawanna Steel coming up from Scranton, Pennsylvania, and that would be, such an anchor of the local economy. It later becomes Bethlehem Steel in 1922. So it's a very small section of the exhibit, but it tells such a big story. Right. So really what we're talking about in this section is the transformation from Buffalo's economy. Of course, we're based largely upon the Erie Canal in 1825 and the opportunities, the business opportunities that creates. Well, following the Civil War, you start to see the emergence of railroads as the dominant form of transportation, and therefore businesses transform themselves, and Buffalo continues to grow as this center for manufacturing, for grain milling, and we highlight a few of the industries, large and small, from the flour milling to Larkin soap, to the Roycroft even in East Aurora. In the arrival section of the exhibit, we cover the stories of the different waves of immigration and the groups that came from Southern Europe, Eastern Europe in the beginning of the 20th century. But then we also look at the arrival of the Spanish flu in October of 1918. We look at the arrival of World War I, which the United States joins in April of 1917. And we look at the arrival of women at the polls with women's suffrage following World War I. So we're taking this concept of arrival and looking at it in a lot of different ways to help give people an understanding of all these different critical things that happened during this time period.